YouTube? Welcome to the city. It's your girl, Cat Lady, back with another video. So, hey, it's been a long time. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Cassidy. I post videos about my faith, books, and other lifestyle content. I've been gone a while. I haven't posted in 3 months, guys. 3 months. That's actually insane. There's been a lot of reasons for why, and every time I've made a video explaining it, it's just... So the biggest thing that's been happening is I have not been able to upload my videos to my computer. Any computer I use, like my Mac or my iMac or my MacBook, whatever, the laptop or the computer, I haven't been able to upload them. Anytime I would literally start editing my videos, and by the time they would upload, the files would just corrupt and I would kind of lose all my videos. And I kind of figured out the reason was iMovie, but it's kind of too late to do anything about some of these videos. So I'm gonna finally start using Final Cut Pro. I feel like I've used iMovie as a crutch because it's very user-friendly, it's very easy. I didn't have to put much work into it, but I feel like I really do want to put into and steward YouTube. I really want to put more effort into it, and so it's going to take a little bit of sacrifice, and time will be a sacrifice. Editing, figuring out this new editing system. Final Cut is a much more kind of intense system I'd have to figure out. I just feel like that's where God is moving me, and that's where, if I do want to keep posting on YouTube, which I do, that's just what I'm gonna have to do. I can do a lot more cooler things with Final Cut, and I've been avoiding it because it's gonna take a lot of time and work, but things that we dedicate to Jesus, they take sacrifice, and I've asked the Lord, I want to start sacrificing for him, and I'm like, how can I? Time. I can put my time into something he's given me to steward. Long story short, there's a lot of videos that I wanted to post throughout the summer, you guys, and just couldn't. There may be a few I can salvage, and so if you're interested in that, if I can post it, just know that they're from months ago, guys. Like, I have a video from May. I think I might be able to put my trip to Sweden over the summer. I might be able to get those on Final Cut, but some of the other ones that I really was so excited about, I think those are gone and there's no way to fix it. I don't know, that's just it. And so I felt very discouraged for a while because I was like, I can't post. These videos keep messing up. I don't know what to do. I don't know, God kind of led me to Final Cut Pro, so we'll see how that works. We'll see if this even works. Right, that was a very long-winded story, but today's video, I've wanted to do this video for probably over 6 months now. Since January I plan to make this video, and I'm just now getting around to it, and it's nearly October. Today I will be making a prayer board, also a kind of prayer corner. I just wanted to make and have a space dedicated to my time with God. If you are interested in this video, just keep on watching. Before we begin, make sure you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell to know when I post, turn it on all so that you always know when I post, and let's get started. Hey guys, my hair looks absolutely crazy, but I wanted to make a quick video. I'm mostly gonna make a prayer board, but I kind of want to make a little prayer closet, or maybe just like a prayer section in my guest room, and I'm not really quite sure what I want to do yet, but I know the first thing I have to do is clean out the guest room. The guest room is an absolute mess. I thought, while I have some free time before church tonight, I'm gonna get cleaning out that closet, cleaning out the room, and just getting it ready. I'm excited to see what happens, so let's get started. So if I do the closet, like, this is what I'm working with, like, this is all the stuff that's on the floor. Like, this is the stuff for the prayer board, and then, but like, there's just like stuff everywhere, and I don't know where I'd put it because my other closets are full. Like, the closet that I actually use is in the office. That's where most of my clothes are. And then I could put it in a closet in the main bedroom. But that's my husband's closet, and I don't think he'd want me to put my stuff in there. He's very particular about his stuff in there. Like, he keeps it really organized, and he won't want me putting my junk in there. So here's also another thing. I can, sorry, like, it's a mess in here. I could make this like a little prayer corner, and like, I have a chair. I'm gonna show you guys. I have a chair. This chair used to be in there, but it might be too big. It takes up like the whole corner room. But it's also really comfy. I also have these chairs, but I also have that chair. Maybe I can do that chair right there, and I don't know, leave this one here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it in that corner, make this whole corner a thing. So this room's a mess, y'all. Like, I like got back to school, and like this room became like the unpacking area, and I just left it. I've done nothing since. So I'm gonna clean up the room, and then maybe tomorrow we'll get to making this corner into something. So I'll check back in probably later or tomorrow.
You understand, yeah, what it means.
So I finished cleaning the guest room out. I mean, there's a lot more that I need to do just cleaning wise, but like I can't do that till tomorrow. But like, one of the things I don't want to do at all, like, I really need to deep clean and steam these carpets. But like, can it wait? There's more of the other rooms need to be deep cleaned, and this is not the purpose of this video. The purpose of the video is not a deep clean, but making room for my prayer corner. I just had my Wednesday night service, and my church has kind of shifted Wednesday nights. So instead of like worship and a service, we do worship and then an hour of prayer. Prayer for just specific things for our church and things we're going through, and it was really a breakthrough hour of breakthrough, and it was incredible, and God just moved in such amazing, wonderful ways. And I got reassurance to make my prayer corner. I had specific people pray for me, and then those people, they were like, you know, this is what I do. I go in my little, I have my little prayer closet, my little prayer corner, and you just go to war on the enemy with the word and in prayer. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that was just kind of God was just kind of reaffirming that I needed to do this. And so let me show you the room. So this is gonna be the corner that my little prayer corner is gonna be in, because there's just the closet, y'all, it just didn't work. But this is gonna be like the prayer corner. I'm gonna make it all cutesy, I guess, bringing the chair in. But I just want to show you, like, I cleaned the room. I washed the sheets, and I'm washing the comforter now, and that goes to my main room, and this goes to my main master room. But I'm drying the sheets, so that's why I said, but like, everything's off the floor, like, everything is clean. I'm so proud of myself. The rest we will do tomorrow. I'm so excited. I might go to Home Goods and get like a little rug or something like that to put here, and maybe like a little side desk to place my Bible, or, you know, I'll just see what I'm feeling. But I have class tomorrow, so I'll have to do this all after class. But I also need to have maintenance men come because I'm having plumbing issues. Y'all just pray for me. There's just a lot going on in my life, and I really need this prayer corner because, like, I need to go ham. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
It's a new day, and I'm home from classes, and I stopped by Home Goods and Goodwill. So I'm going to show you guys what I got from Home Goods. I just got like a little rug for the area. I also got something for my office, but like, that's on campus. Like, look at this cute little thing. It's like this hangy thing. I got it from my office so I can like hold my mugs. I don't know, I like it. I think it's cute. It's like an over the door rack, but like I have a cubicle, so I'm just gonna hold it over the cubicle. So I also just got this rug, like this little cute little rug from HomeGoods. It was like 20 bucks. I don't know how it's gonna fit in this space. Like, I wanted to find an oval rug, but they didn't have anything, so I was like, we'll just see what we can do with this. So I'm gonna go put the rug down and move that blue chair I was talking about into the room and see how it looks. And then I got this little kind of like little side table from Goodwill. It was only $9. And what I'm thinking of doing, I'm going to spray paint it white because it's like a brown. I'm going to spray paint it white because I was cleaning up my office and I found a whole can of spray paint, of white spray paint, because I used to DIY all the time. And so I found a can of spray paint and I was like, isn't that the perfect time? I just found this thing and I'll spray paint. I was like, look at God, he knows me, he knows my heart, he knows that the table is perfect, but it's just not the right color. So we're gonna spray paint it. I'm gonna go, after I put this stuff in the room, we're gonna go out to my balcony and we're gonna go spray paint, and then I'm gonna show you guys the little table, and then we'll see how it goes. And I'm excited. And then after that, while the little table will be drying, that's when we'll start on our prayer board. And I'm so excited. Actually, I forgot, I wanted to go on campus and get some magazines, because they have a bunch of magazines on campus, in our grad lounge about books and stuff. And so I really wanted magazines specifically about books, because that's something I want to specifically just pray for. And I mean, but I have a few magazines here, so I'll see what's in them, and then we'll see what we can do and just make it cute, but make it fun and make it just something I want to look at and use it every day, because that's what's important, is using it. And I'm a very visual person, and I'm a very much person that's, if it's out of sight, it is out of mind. And so I really want something that draws me into the room, that I remember, oh my gosh, I need to look at these prayers and do these prayers and keep them on my heart daily, pray without ceasing. And so that's what I'm going to do now, and I will check back in a bit. So I have a new dilemma, because if I have the side table and everything here, where am I going to put the prayer board? Like, is that something I'll just set behind and just bring it out later? Because that kind of defeats the purpose of me being able to see it all the time. Like, I could put my prayer board on the wall there, but like, it'll clutter the area. But my prayer board doesn't also, my prayer board doesn't have to be in this corner, because everywhere else it'll just look cluttered. Like, I guess I can, I don't know. Like, I can't really, like, you see, it would have to go on like lower walls. And I don't know. But I guess we'll figure it out. This is a little side table that I was talking about. And it's so cute. Like, it can hold some of my devotional books, keep my Bible on top. I'm going to say a quick prayer over it, just because it's from Goodwill. I don't know whose home it was in, so we're just going to pray over it, that anything from the enemy, like, not be allowed in my home, any witchcraft prayers or any negative energies just attached to it. I'm going to pray that away, and then we'll go spray paint, and I'll see you guys in a sec.
To make you smile, fill me with your Holy Spirit, and every word that you write down, I wanna be a vessel fit for you, yeah.
But I only did one coat, and I wanted to show y'all the first coat. The first coat is always gonna look terrible, but I think it's gonna come along. I'm gonna leave it, I'm gonna look up how long I need to leave it before I do another coat. But this is just it right now. Like, you can see all the bare spots still. Like, it's just one coat, but it's already looking so much better. While that dries, we are gonna start on our prayer board. And I've got some inspiration on Pinterest for what I want it to be. Think of it as like a mood board or a vision board, but it's going to have prayers on them, specific prayers. I've made these, like, in another video, I made some battle cards for things that I'm struggling with, and I made some more last night. I'm going to put some of these battle cards on my prayer board because they are something I would just want to declare to the Lord, that these things that I'm struggling with, I want them gone, and with prayer with my Lord, they will be cast away. And so let us go figure out this prayer board together, because I don't really know what I'm doing yet, and it's gonna be fun, but I genuinely don't know what I'm doing. It is a new day, obviously, because my hair is different. I got a bit sidetracked from this project. I just like ended up cleaning the house and then just getting everything together from my brother coming into town. So what was that? Everything I did on Friday. It's Monday now, because like Friday night and Saturday are my Sabbath, so I didn't do any work. And then, you know, Sunday I had church, took a great nap, an excellent nap, and so now it's Monday. It's been a few days. I'm printing out some stuff now that I wanted to put on my prayer board. Just some scriptures that I love, some reminders that I love, some things from Pinterest that I like to put on my little prayer board. And I'm not sure how it's gonna print out. Like, I put it on a dock, but I'm not sure how big it's gonna be, so I might have to print them a little smaller. The table outside is done. It needed one more coat at the bottom, but I don't really mind. Oh my gosh, so I found this notebook that I remember I bought, well, my mom I think bought it for me when we were at a conference, and I have a memory of making this my prayer journal, and it's so cute, and it's just perfect that I found it in like this bag that was covered under all my laundry, right? So I didn't even know it was here, and so for it to finally make itself known as I'm making this little prayer corner, look at God, that's like confirmation. Like, this is gonna be my prayer journal. Like, that's so awesome. Like, just look how cute it is. Like, it is so cute. Like, I don't know, I love it. I've got the little table all set up in there, so let's work on this prayer board.
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie, you understand me. Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within, and call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky, and never wait upon the giver, he'll deliver like a dealer. To take her higher, higher, fly out the valley and the fire. Take her higher, higher, fly up out the valley and the fire. Train her feet for running, show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby, cry and get to running. And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up, you're with the army. Ready when the truth act up, nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof, I touch, put up a guard and count to 10. Lion's den, speaking with the higher pen. Can't be touched by fire then. Fast forward to the grown things now. I'm working on them soul things now. Forgiving all your old ways, but it's harder on the cold days. Cold days. Never been a product of a flawless environment. Never acted like I'm higher than you. And I still pray, dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Cause I would rather be running away. I would rather be running. Dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get...
Okay, I wanted to show you guys the finished product. I showed y'all an up close, but I wanted to kind of go through it with you guys, and so I got an example of like what I wanted off of Pinterest, and I can leave like the Pinterest that I found it on. I can leave that in the description if you guys are interested in. It was like someone's prayer board that they made, and it inspired me kind of in the same layout. And so I just have some stickers around. They're kind of like biblical like scriptures, stickers, and if it's not, he's still good. I really wanted that sticker here because even if none of these prayers get answered, if not, God is still good. And so I've got some prayers about growth, got some prayers about family, health, my future, and so I don't want to go too much into detail about them because like they are my personal prayers. I want to leave that with God. I had some of these things on Pinterest that I saw of like good prompts of like who is God to you, and things in the Bible you can look at, or reminder to fast. Fasting awakens that hunger for God as we deny ourselves. Just also like God's plan for your life, some scriptures and some prayer prompts, like if I'm forgetting something or I need something to pray for, and I also have like a to-do list like on it, specific prayers that I don't want to forget to pray for. And I love this because I love this visual because it can keep track of the things that I've been praying for, because I know that I am living answered prayers. I am living answered prayer, but I never wrote them down, so it's like it's so easy to forget what God has already done for you. And so this is a way to just have a physical representation. Look what God has done for you, incorporating that with my prayer journal, just to keep track of the year, the dates, the time. Look at what God did for you when these prayers get answered, because God takes really great care of me, and I want to start remembering these things because it's so, when I tell y'all it's so easy to forget your prayers, I am living answered prayers. I know that. I may not remember I prayed them, but I am living answered prayers, and I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget what God has done for me. So I really love this idea of a prayer board. So I'm going to go hang it up on like that side wall and show you guys the finished product. And I kind of had a weird revelation of just a little freak out. Just that little side table I had of just my little prayer corner. I was freaking out because I was like, is this an altar? Do we do altars anymore? I'm not even Catholic. What about this? What about this? And I started freaking out, and the Lord was like, girl, chill. I found this article that kind of went through the Old Testament and the New Testament, talking about altars and how biblical altars in the Old Testament were to offer sacrifices and a dedicated place to commit your relationship to God and to offer your sacrifices. But with Jesus Christ, he fulfilled the sacrifices. We no longer need to sacrifice, and so in Jesus we have access to him through a spiritual altar. You know, we are the temple of the Lord. We are the dwelling place of the Lord, so we must keep our temples clean. And so my bedside table, like that table, I was like, I was putting too much ideology into it, really, too much focus. And I'm like, all I wanted this was to be a corner where I can get solitude and silence to spend time, dedicated time with God, a quiet place where no one will bother me. And that's what I want this corner to be. I'm like, I'm gonna leave it at that. And that's what I relaxed. I was like, right. I was like, I can get that. I feel like it can get so confusing with the Old Testament and the New Testament, but Jesus fulfilled the things of the Old Testament. He fulfilled them, and so in Him we have new life. In Him we have a new spirit. In Him we have new righteousness that can only come in through Jesus. And so through Jesus, He's the fulfillment of all these things. And so I'm just gonna keep that in mind, because I started stressing about it, and I was like, it was really like freaking me out. And I was like, you know what? That's taken away the purpose of this. This was just a place for me to spend time with God, and that's what this is. So I'm gonna go hang up this prayer board and show you guys the finished product.
You're a perfect man. Got the whole world in your hands, but you still reaching out for me. Ooh, wow, why you love me too? I'm nothing like you. Opposite of holiness was what I was, but until you see my soul and could you see why? Got my hand high, could you see I? You see me, I don't wanna stop, cause you keep me. And now I'm better, I'm better. No longer what I used to be better.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I am just so happy with how everything turned out. I don't know what posting is going to look like on YouTube for me, just given the struggles that I've gone through with uploading. And so I don't want to make any false promises, but I want to try. I'm not giving up. I know there are people who are enjoying the new content that I've been putting out, and I want to keep that up, and it feels in my spirit to keep doing that. And so I'm going to keep trying. I'm not going to give up, but I don't want to make any promises, but I will try to keep going as much as I can, God willing. So you guys pray for me. I don't know. I love YouTube. I love being in front of the camera talking to you guys. Like I feel like I'm able to talk to you guys in a much more vulnerable way that I'm not able to with people in real life. I'm a person not great with my words that come out of my mouth. That's why I'm a writer. That's why God blessed me with being a writer. And so I feel like YouTube is a way that I'm kind of able to bridge that gap. And I know I'm talking so quiet, y'all, but like there's people in my apartment and I'm just like, I don't want them to hear me. If you like this video, again guys, like and subscribe, and I'm so happy to be back on YouTube if I can. More content coming your way if God allows it. We'll see you guys next time.